Hey, 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 Inspirational Guidance Tarot here to do motivational messages for all fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Happy Memorial Day to you guys. I hope all is doing well. Motivational messages for all fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Aries, we got release shame. Leo, we have practice humility. Sag, we have find your purpose. Bottom of the deck for all fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, we have center yourself. Take a few deep breaths to regain your center. Now you can approach life from a more meaningful way. So there's a need for all fire signs to center themselves. Get real with you. Take a reality check. Find your purpose. Practice humility and release the shame that you have going on. Okay. Aries, release shame. If you've been shamed for being sensitive or anything else, tell yourself, I'm ready to release this shame. I am a lovable, caring person. You may feel ashamed for blocking other people. You may feel ashamed for things that you may have done. You may feel ashamed for things that's going on in your life, things health-wise, things mentally. Okay, whatever this is for you, there's a need for you to center yourself here, Aries. There's no need for you to feel ashamed about anything. If you're being too giving and too loving and you just can't right now, don't feel ashamed that you can't do for somebody or you can't be there. Okay, you do what you can. Alright, if you're feeling shame for something that you've done, it's time to release that and center yourself. It's time to ask for forgiveness, give forgiveness, and move it forward. For Aries. Aries. For Aries. Let us not hope for a mere chance to change our story. Let us summon the courage to change it ourselves. Some will stand in our way, but we must hide or minimize ourselves any longer. We mustn't hide or minimize ourselves any longer. There you go. So there's no need to be ashamed for what you did, what you've done, where you are, where you're going, or saying no. Aries, it is what it is. Release the shame. You releasing people, places, and things because it no longer serves you, or you outgrown them, or you outgrown it. And it's time for you to move on because you learned your lessons. It's blessings in that. That's why it's called you're moving forward. All right? Moving on with the situation, moving on to the next level, moving on, evolving. However it goes, release the shame of you feeling like that. All right? Moving forward. Leo, practice humility. Approach life humbly. No one is better than another. Keep your ego in check. Humility is the practice of being simple and valuing simple things. It's a need for you to get grounded on who you are, okay, how you operate, and tone it down a notch. That's what it's saying. Whatever. For Leo. It's not for everybody. Wisdom is knowing who to be and what to do in a given situation. Virtue is acting on that wisdom. So it's time to put your, put your mouth where you, it's time to put action towards it. Y'all know what I was trying to say, right? It's time for you to put your mouth where your money is, your money where your mouth is, something like that. Whatever. Enough talking, okay? It's time for you to step up. You already know who it is that you are. You already know who it is you can be. It's time to, everybody wear facades. It's time for you to start placing them where they need to be. Along with that, it's time for you to have a clear understanding that whether you look good, whether you look handsome, sexy, whether you are a go-getter, you a Leo, you got it in you, you're always successful, it's time to just take it down a notch and be humble with it. Because just as quick as you can get it, it's as quick as it can go. You or somebody else. But this is clearly about your motivational messages for me to motivate you. So it's just toning it down a notch and saying, yeah, I'm sexy, but I don't got to come out here and be like, look, I'm a good looking woman. I'm a good looking man. You know, I'm going to leave that in the mirror. But when they come out and they give me a compliment, I'm going to say, thank you. It ain't going to be like, I know, you know, I know. Nah, let's tone it down just a notch. Center yourself. Sagittarius, find your purpose. When you feel like you don't fit into the world, remember that you're here to help create a better one. Your tender heart is a treasure. You could feel awkward. You could feel kind of like, you could be an empath. You could be someone, a reader. You could be very intuitive. And it's weird. It's really weird to people that you may know some things or because you can hear some things. Okay, messages coming to you and you say certain things or you're speaking a truth that a lot of people don't want to hear. Guess what? It ain't even about, whether they want to hear it or they don't. They're going to get the message. If they don't get it from you, they're going to get it from somebody else, because God destined for them to learn it. So they're going to get it either way they're hanging around you or not. Sagittarius, it is what it is. Okay, and it's this finding your purpose is more about, you may know your purpose, but it's you embracing it by way of saying, I don't care how people view me, see me, or talk about me. I'm still going to do what it is that I came in this world to do, that I'm destined to do, and that's it. So center yourself in that energy, because again, your tender heart is a treasure, and it does get hurt because you don't seem to fit in, because everybody looks at you as cast out, like you something wrong with you. Like, everybody got intuition, you know. If they sit down and meditate long enough, they pray to God and they get in alignment. Everybody has it. But however, you're one that's destined to go forward and speak the truth. And a lot of people is hating on that because they don't have that either. So please understand, it's just a hate, and don't allow that emotion to take over you and it become yours. Sagittarius. When we were hurt, we felt that love was somehow diminished or damaged. But hurt has nothing to do with love. And love is unaffiliated with the unaffected by pain. Ego was hurt, not love. Love is divine. It is everywhere, ever present, and abundant, and free. So continue loving you. And if you're not, love you. Focus clearly on you, your purpose, and what you love to do, and what you're called here to do. So therefore, center yourself in that energy, and don't allow other people's emotions of their hate and how they feel you're different, or how they don't want to be around you because of this. Let them feel that, and don't worry about them. Keep the focus on you. All right, so again, for bottom of the deck, for all fire signs, to stand emotionally open before the world and give of our hearts without fear of hurt or demand of reciprocity. This is the ultimate act of human courage, and it's time for fire signs to take that stand. Okay, being emotionally open before the world and giving your hearts without fear of hurt or demand of reciprocity. So it means freely giving your love, showing love, being of love and support, and not caring about what you're getting in return, and not caring about what people say, because it's your heart. Do what you feel you need to do for you. Bye, fire signs.